Hi everyone, this is a video to help you complete your personal learning theory paper initial, and what it basically is asking you to do is write a 2-paragraph paper on the fundamental ways that you think makes for effective learning and what it might look like in your classroom or profession. So the first paragraph is to talk about 1 to 2 fundamental beliefs that you have carried with you that you think will help students learn, and then talk about what it's going to look like in your classroom or your profession as specifically as possible. That means that you're going to try to name the lesson, and you're going to talk about the details of the actual lesson. Here you'll have about 1 week if you're doing the regular semester in 3 days, so don't worry about if you're right or wrong. You just want to just talk about it and what it might look like, because it's something we want to get an idea of where you're at in your thinking and then see how it changes throughout the semester. You're going to submit this through Laulima Assignments by the due date found in the modules in that due date handout. And if you want to not write, but rather do it in a different alternative way, you can click here to explore those options. The assignment is graded. There's always a rubric for each one. But basically this is a pretty simple paper. So if you describe 1 or 2 appropriate beliefs, you stay on topic and you're in depth, you will score full credit for paragraph 1. And in paragraph 2, if you talk about a lesson or scenario and you stay on topic, you have specific details and it's in depth, you will score full credit for that. So you want to always check out an example. So let me click on the one with the comments to see what a good A paper looks like. Please keep in mind that these are examples only as a guide and that you should never copy directly into your own work. So here this person puts a picture in to give us a little image, which is great. The fundamental beliefs that students need to work together to deal with real-life issues is the very first thing. So that helps the reader know exactly what you're trying to talk about. And then you discuss your belief, stay on topic, and it's 6 sentences, done. Then you go to the second paragraph, which is a lesson. So this person is going to do a lesson on Hamlet, where the students work together to figure out the to be or not to be soliloquy, how it relates to their own lives. So naming the scenario helps make it actual. Then notice there are specific details about each part of that lesson so that it makes it come alive. It's not a general, and that you talk about it in over 6 sentences. So that's it. And once you do that, you are good to go. But if you need a little more instruction, and I also talk about why we're doing this assignment, in case you're wondering, and then you can always look at the extended assignment instructions if you need more information. So that's it. Good luck. Let me know if you have any questions.